Welcome back, one and all, to the Brexit Estate, hard by the darkest dungeon in which we're in a bit of a pickle. Now, allow me to... well, yeah, it's... Look, I've taken about a week to think about this, and any of you guys who watched the last episode, you know, there might not be a big gap between when they go up. But essentially, we only have 2 bottles of blood. We have a lot of people affected with the Crimson Curse, and the only available blood run is level 5, and we only have 1 level 5 hero. So we also need to finish 6 mid-level bosses, and we don't have very many, well, we don't have very many low-level characters, and to further complicate things, this week any highwaymen who remain in town will gain a level. We have 2 highwaymen. We have Stamford, who, if we take him out on a quest, and it's not too long, he'll actually stay level 4. And up here we have Dismas, who will be leveling anyway. So we might as well take him out. It's more a matter of if we want to keep Stamford level 4 for longer to try and get money to upgrade his skills and equipment. We have many heroes whose skills and equipment should be upgraded and not a lot of money to do it with. Furthermore, this wouldn't make a very good low-level party, but I'm just going to check something because Marvin CO put out a nice new mod recently that I've been wanting to try, and I have actually tried it out a little bit now. It's the Seraph. So she has a town event and will hopefully be appearing when we return to town. She's an interesting character, and we'll get onto that when she appears, I suppose. I need to... yeah. So let's load this back up. So I'm thinking, first things first, we'll do a little bit of hero upgrading in town.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
But before that, there was something else I checked between sessions, but I'm going to show anyway. How many heroes of the Crimson Curse are wasting away? Currently 1. Put her here. Go away. Craving. Wasting. So, these are the 2 who will die if they absolutely do not get the blood. So, if we take them out on a quest this week, if they die on the quest, or they waste away on the quest, there you go. And if they don't, well, then maybe we can go on a blood run after all. So the question is, what quest do we want to take them on? Probably not in here. Okay, we have Necromancer, Unsaleable Flesh, the Hag. We could take a Sacrificial Antiquarian for the Hag pot. I mean, it could be done. But who else would go? We'd have Jamila to reach for back. Oh god, no. Camping Shield Breaker with an Antiquarian would not end well. Okay. Oh dear. Sorry, I'm pretty yawny at the moment for some reason. Aha! Rank 2 Antiquarian, hold on. What could she... no. Okay, so let's stick her in front. No, rank 2 for support. Lady Sophie. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait. This would be a... yeah. So we're looking at a medium quest or longer with a probable fanatic. This is the kind of quest we abandon after a little while, I think. And we just hope to pick up a lot of blood without going into the Crimson Court. And then next week, hopefully, our blood run will not be so prohibitively dangerous. Or perilous, even. So, what quest would these be most suited to? Well, she'd have issues reaching the back ranks. She, likewise. So, we don't want any of the boss quests, really. This is just... yeah, look. Sculptor's Tools plus 40% damage versus stonework. I have no idea what qualifies as stonework. Apparently the gargoyles don't. I have seen a screenshot of a big kind of Greek Talos, the bronze man kind of statue embedded waist deep in the muck of the Crimson Court, so maybe that's what it is. And that's probably not going to appear on blood runs or random quests. It's probably going to appear on something after the Baron. So yeah, let's just... I mean, that's really nice as well, don't get me wrong, because Sanity is a really great item. But let's go for this, because we don't actually have this yet. Let's check if everyone has trinkets. Yes. So now that we know who we're taking out, that means both our highwaymen are leveling. Some of our heroes have 3, 2, 3. Right. Korun will be training Hugh. Helen will be training Beatback. Korun will be allowed to pray in the transept. Groucho's going to go and get drunk. You might be thinking, hey, that's a long run, you need loads of money. And yes, I do, but I have a lot of duplicate trinkets and I can get rid of a few. For instance, we already have a plague doctor who... so we can part with one of these. Let's keep those because they include bleed resistance. Minus disease resist is quite bad for Crimson Court. +1 speed is not too special. Those would be good-ish. Accuracy, +4 accuracy, -1 speed. Yeah, it's okay, but again, you know, not the best thing in the world. +20 move resistance is good. +10% move skill chance. Don't necessarily use that many move skills at the moment. Probably should. But there we are. There's some money to fund our expedition. So next question. Well, the next thing to bring up is, oh yeah, extra health and speed if wasting away. Yes. And it's you and you, so it's no frontliners. Oh, craving. Hey, there's an idea. Yeah, this is crazy. Let's do it. Okay, is this a serious attempt, or is this a just trying to pass to the next week and recycle quests attempt? I think I'll probably do a little bit more training and improving for someone. Alright. Jamila will improve Pierce. Little Nem. Yeah. Let's improve tonics and tinctures. Planning on updating the librarian soon. I'm planning, and this is a risky move here. Let me know what you think of this. I'm considering removing the initial heal from tonics and tinctures, because currently it's a very powerful skill. You know, Cure, Blight and Bleed and a slow heal on its own is pretty powerful. Now, removing the initial heal is risky, because currently the main thing the initial heal does is it's a good chance to get someone off death's door. And that's one of the most useful things that healing skills can do, to be honest. So that's iffy. Stanford really needs some skills upgrading. He has mostly been using those two, but let's upgrade these as well. It was, yeah, it was. Let's look at our party going out. Oh goodness. Okay. This one and this one. Interesting. Yeah. Yep. There you are. Right. And just in case. Right. Thing is, if we fail the quest, we could end up with a lot of people wasting away. So I might actually need to go in heavy on this one. Double camp. Okay. I do like the ability to... Alright. Warrens... 2 camps. That's about right, actually. Oh, don't need that many. Right, I'm gonna go with this and hope we survive. Good grief, here we go. And as if by magic, the fanatic, we may just have to leg it. I'm not talking about a papal legate either. That's something entirely different. Or even the Latin Legio Expegita.
You are not alone in this place. The fanatic is on the prowl, and he smells your sickness.
Explore 90% of rooms. Well, let's try not to get jumped by the fanatic. Find some blood or heirlooms or anything.
Waiting to be spent.
Anything to make up for the vast amount of gold sunk into this. Then again, if we do run into the fanatic, I don't know how the level 3 fanatic will differ from the level 1 fanatic, but I imagine he'll be very dangerous. Oh great.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
I forgot to bring bandages to the warrants. Well, aren't I a dummy? The odds of just turning around and running away have just increased. Yeah, alright, love. Just... Are you gonna... Yeah, you are gonna pinch them, you git. Alright, let's light a torch. I mean, this is kind of a throwaway group, really, at this point, you know. If anybody dies, it's more space in the barracks back in town. Hey, we got a scouting roll. That's nice. Fight and no fight in this direction, and we are just exploring. Uh-oh. You know, at one point, our antiquarian is going to get to interact with an item and find some antiques. That would be really nice. Let's hope that this is that time. Hooray! And there goes all our pack space. Wow, they are really needing the blood that we do not have. If we could run in some Crimson Court minions, that would be preferable to meeting the fanatic, to be honest. might even have to just camp in the next room just to get rid of that. Wait, coal? That's not coal, that's firewood. When did they rename firewood to lump of coal? That ain't right. Well, speaking of which, there's a lot of stress to get rid of. Takes it down to 1 whole point. Great. Everyone protect yourselves! It's like Hawk the Slayer with the protective fog in the fights. The smoke to try and hide the fact that they were blatantly recycling the same footage over and over and over again.
The blood quickens.
And every time the elf shoots an arrow, it's the same frames of him shooting the arrow with the exact same smoke. And you never see him reload the bow, you just see him release the arrow and it fly away rapidly like some kind of ridiculous machine gun. Good God. Right. Let's protect this person.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
And try not to die. Remember, no bandages. Oh, waiting for a different person. That's a relief. Okay, round 2. And that little podder's going first, of course he is. Okay. And here comes more stress to make it harder to how much? 6? Oh, okay, we're okay then. Awesome. Uh-oh, not so awesome. Ah, dear. So virtue chance like normal. Freeing for... Ooh. Oh, just go for an attack round. And attacking one who hasn't gone yet, because he'd bleed. I mean, it wouldn't finish him off, but it was worth a try. Okay, let's get a little bit of healing out there. Because, as we all know, a little bit of healing goes a long way. And... bleed for me, please, monsters.
Executed.
Delightful. Oh, not so delightful. Hey!
The slow death. Unforeseen.
We get the awesome music. Ah, well, she's got a virtue test anyway. Resolve is tested. Oh, her resolve. Well, double resolve test. Okay.
Anger is
Wait,
power.
does that mean she's not going?
Unleash it.
Wow! So if one hero becomes virtuous and removes stress from someone else who hit 100 at the same time, they don't get a resolve test. Interesting. Well, you say that, but then you go and attack like a mindless minion. Right.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Nice. Healing would be really appreciated right now, but it's also refused. So... And the thing with the Paladin to remember is that she has like no stress removal in combat at all. Unlike her good friend the Crusader. So tempted to just pump in a heal here, but no, let's go for the complete. Yes.
Continue the onslaught.
Gotcha.
Destroy them all.
And the drums have picked up even more. Oh no, more stress! Oh, you absolute... Oh well, we are camping after this. No doubt about it. Go on. There we go.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Heroism or cowardice.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Right. Use that. Use that. Really? Well, okay then. Camp! Camp now!
A moment of respite.
Oh, you
A chance
absolute
to steel
bitch.
oneself against the coming horrors.
Yep, she's irrational. Oh, I've written a couple of missing dialogue lines for irrational. I haven't written the dialogue lines for boss fights that I'm not familiar with yet. So Twilight Knight will be getting a little update at some point in the near future as well. For now though, let's just look and see if we can... Why did she not receive the healing? Did she refuse to use the skill? No. Someone needs healing. Don't bleed to death, you dumb ninny. You've got to be kidding. Okay then. Why are all these... Why? Oh, fucking hell! Why are the... Why are the borders not showing up on the camping skills when I select them? You're gonna die and you're probably the most valuable person here. Well, Antiquarian has a lot of value in that she adds value to the town's treasuries, but for now...
As the light gains purchase,
You
spirits are lifted,
are
and
not
purpose
the
is made
Antiquarian.
clear.
We need food. We need food now.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
You need to consume some of this food. There we go.
And now the true test. Hold fast, or expire.
And you need to consume a little more. And that.
The sparkling eyes of youth, twisted and made merciless.
Didn't really need this, but here it is. Okay, okay. We can double guard this. What am I? What? Yeah. Right, you have it. It's probably gonna... Oh no, it didn't resist. Okay, cool. He's gonna summon his heads, as he often does. Hey, no double high omen, we're okay. And he didn't guard the collector! Maybe things aren't as bleak as they seem. Oh dear. This cold wintry weather does not agree with me. Right, you, guard, now. Yeah, dodge that shit. Like exquisite daffodils. You, get guarded. Hey look, double guard! It's not ideal, we'd normally want her guarding, but hey. Doubling up on the buffs and debuffs there for a net reduction overall and overstress. And then we need her riposting, and then we'll switch the guards around in a moment. Oh great, you had to do that, didn't you? Well, just... yeah. Absolute pain in the bum. Tell you what, if we can come back out of this, yeah, except the Lion Knight hasn't completely ignored the bounds of reality just yet. Right. We need some healing all around, and people don't refuse healing from themselves. And go on, hit him! Yes, Look, she needs to live. And accepting the stress that comes with that living is just part of that. Okay, so Twilight Knight attacks for Highwayman's head. Is he gonna... Nothing affecting dodge there, and ow. Right. Kill it with swords!
Give them no quarter.
No quarter indeed. None asked, none given. You need to heal her.
A momentary abatement.
Still have no bandages. 2 for 3 is 6, that's quite a bit. Okay. Guard her. We'll be having another guard coming back soon. Okay, she just needs to do lots and lots and lots of sword attacks. Could you bleed for me, please? That would be really nice if you could. We have plenty of torches, and we're not afraid to use them. Oh yeah, you guard him, we'll just make him bleed again. Right. Should make some kind of joke about a tortured soul here. A couple of rounds of 5, okay. Nah, she's got plenty of time. No, that's good though, she occupies a head slot. Occupying head slots is good. And also, spreading the damage is good because it encourages her to not heal the collector. Right, you, get guarded. Don't get guarded, fine.
Precision and
there we go.
power.
That runs the risk of double Highwayman. Ow. Stress. This stress is a major issue. It should be dealt with accordingly. Light a torch. Make them bleed.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Thank you. Collector's call, yep. No double Highwayman, we're good. Whew, and I said it before I saw it. I was just like, we need no double Highwayman. Right.
Decimated.
Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right, you're bleeding. Sort it out. And if you could all bleed for me, that would be lovely. Because it gets around the guard. Yeah, you guard the bleeding person. That's good. That's good. Now. Just working that stress down ever so slowly. Might have to camp again soon just because of that stress. Hey, get rid of the firewood. And then we could botch up all her camping skills again and watch from all use healing. Yep, just one head please. He never seems to summon no Highwayman's heads, I've noticed that.
Secrets
Oh,
and
dodge.
wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
That is so risky. Oh no, stress! Oh. Ah, you nasty person. Make that double nasty. Torch. Double torch. Alright. 8, 12, 8. Thank you for not refusing. Hey, just don't do something silly, thank you. Lovely. Oh god, that's right. Insane. So much stress. Well, this is getting into it. I know this is like a really tense situation, but I actually feel quite calm and relaxed. almost because I know that whatever happens, these 4 heroes are fairly expendable because of the way they've been behaving, and he's going to summon another Highwayman's Head because it seems to be required for there to always be one. I think I have seen him summon no Highwayman Heads 1 or 2 times in the past, but it's so rare that he does so. That is totally fine, and now if you could all bleed for me, that would be perfect. You could all dodge for bleed, and that was a lot. I should check how much darkness that creates. Well, not create, but how much it lowers the torchlight. I mean, she cannot take much more of this stress. Don't get a double home, that would be insane. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Death's Door and high stress. And afflicted. Let's see if she can... Yep. Healing refused. She wants to die. Let's guard her. Oh, well, that wasn't refused. That's interesting.
Inspiration and improvement.
Torch minus 10. Oh god, it's doing minus 10 per target. Torch minus 40. I wonder if that was the original intent. Uh-oh. Oh, thank you. Is it going to be another? Oh, good no. He's got one of each. That's great.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Just when it was needed. That is lovely. Spread the damage. Okay, don't spread the damage then. 55. We can do another Dark Whale. No, we can't.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Should have brought more bandages. Should have brought any bandages.
Patched up. If only to bleed again.
Wait, so does the extra health from wasting just counteract the effects of wasting? I should check that. Probably does. That's from the trinket, that is. Right. Throwing up that guard again. He is not bleeding very heavily. Right. I want to do this, but I just need to work that stress down. Also, the Highwayman's Head is really dangerous. Oh, come on! See, that's why I wanted to get that riposte up.
How quickly the tide turns.
Oh. Alright, well, we're not focusing on bleeding the enemies this turn. Okay. Oh.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
That's okay. We're all still alive. Just... Oh, you absolute... She stole the guard. Uh-oh. That is a lot of stress. Thank you all for your cooperation in the bleeding department. Pity that you didn't bleed. Be around. Feel that... Thank you for not hitting the Highwayman's Head. coats of paint. Wow! In anticipation of agony. Okay, I was really hoping for a healing critical there. But yeah, I'm. Uh-oh.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Right. Here's what we do. We try to heal her, and she refuses, because she is absolutely mental. I was really hoping that it would work so that we could then use the witch to heal the antiquarian without having to add stress here. Because this will add... oh, 2 stress. Yeah, should be fine. Especially with critical like that. Wow. Come then, Collector. Do your worst. Oh, don't get healed by the vessel's head! He doesn't play fair.
A devastating blow.
Wow. Right in the knackers, right in the ghoulies. We're going to knickerbockerate him. Oh yeah. Ken Dodd would be proud. Does anyone actually know what knickerbockerating is? I imagine it's just like pulling your knickerbockers down, but it could be something else. Like, you know, filling them with something. Okay. Oh! Interesting. Do I just throw up a load of guarding this turn? I might have to just double guard this round. Okay, forget the double guard. No, wait, we can still double guard.
This is
Nope.
no place for
No, we can't.
foolhardy.
Right, we're leaving. Or are we? We have a lot of afflicted people, and let's just remove a little stress here. Because attempting to flee would probably just kill her. Okay, now. Now. Run like the wind. She... Great. Just great. Yeah, we can't take these at the moment. Look, as long as one person gets away, it's kind of okay. Yeah, die, you bitch.
Another life wasted.
Serves you
in
right.
the pursuit of glory and gold.
If we retreat, she's gonna probably die of a heart attack. Well, let's try
A
it.
wise general cuts losses and regroups.
Alright, now we leave. We're just going, we go, we get out.
Where there is no peril in the task, there can be no glory in its accomplishment.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to sell some trinkets again when we get back to town. That was our only witch. I believe that was our only antiquarian. Oh joy. What new developments do we have here? Plutomania. Wonderful. And Skilled Gambler replaced Deadly. Oh, that is not a good trade-off. Well, let's go back to town and our new town
Trouble
event.
yourself not with the cost of this crusade. Its noble end affords you broad tolerance in your choice of means.
An Angel of the Light. Many prayers have been answered as a divine being walks into town, clad in thrice-blessed plate, and wielding a holy sword and shield. However, to those not of faith, all that arrives is a disturbing Iron Maiden. Now, Marvin CO has created this nice new class for us all to play with, and I'm just going to change her to colour palette number 3 because I kind of like that one the best for her. Now, yeah, and he's done another nice Origin comic for her. Actually, I was going to try and ask him if he could do an Origin comic for the Twilight Knight.
righteousness and zealotry, gleaming in the morning sun.
And we shall call her Lyncia Viscerine, for reasons which shall be obvious to a very few of my viewers. So Groucho is a bit sluggish, and yeah, he's going to be like that for a long time, probably. Actually, probably not that long. And Karun has prayed and benefited from it. How many? Hey, nobody's progressed to wasting, that's a bonus. And we need a blood run soon. Ugh. If we could have a low blood run, that'd be really nice. Our blood run is level 3, we can do a blood run. But anyway, yes. Viseraph. So, yeah, he's done a nice origin comic for her. The comic depicts a woman being burned at the stake, and as the flames melt her flesh, there is a great burst of radiance and a pillar of light. I can't tell if it's shining down upon her or shining up from her. And then she stumbles forwards from the flames, all misshapen and suddenly really fat and bloated and bubbly. And the people begin to worship her. And here we have Viseraph. So she's a very interesting character. Let's have a look at her skills. So I have played with Viseraph, played a few of them, got them up to like level 2 or 3. So I've got a kind of idea how she works and which skills I like and which ones I don't. Also, she's gone for a few balance patches in the last few days, most of which I approve of. So Vindicate. It's a good crit rate, extra damage against marked, and consume mark. Now, consume mark is interesting. I don't know if it's just the remove mark thing that some heroes can do already, or if it's a new ability, but essentially it's like, you're marked, we're going to use this skill on you, and then the mark's gone. So that allows the skill to have a bigger, larger effect, and it also means that in mark parties you need to consider when to mark, and when to remove the mark, and when not to remove it. So that's interesting in its own way. We have Roth, because I'm not an American and I actually pronounce the word correctly, go and look it up in a dictionary. So, big damage penalty, raises the torchlight, big damage against marked, and consumes marked. So I'm thinking you're going to want one of these two skills selected, but not both. Raising the torchlight a little bit is good. I'm not... She may not have any skills that reduce torchlight, so that's interesting. Now, Vengeance. I'm gonna just... So, Vengeance, damage bonus, a flat-out damage bonus against everything, big critical hit rate, raise the torchlight by even more. So, when it comes to these two skills, you might not want Wrath and Vengeance prepared at the same time. Unless you're just wanting to keep the torchlight really high. Additionally, massive chunk of damage against marked, consumes marked. Now, this also has riposte. The riposte used to be on a different skill. I'm glad that it's been transferred to Vengeance. It's also only valid at low health, like the Flagellant. Now, having her riposte limited to a low health only skill is interesting because it means she won't do it as often. Which means her riposte can afford to be more powerful. It's not more powerful, it's the same as when it was on a different skill. We have Visage, where I presume she takes off her faceplate and shows them her horribly burnt face and screams at them and scares all the enemies. As a stun chance, stun front 2. Other heroes get stressed, so it's fairly... I'm not sure how that one's... Apart from the stun chance increasing, I wonder if that will actually slowly gain damage as the skill levels up. Now we have Intervention, which guards an ally, reduces stress on the ally by a small amount, random chance, gives her a protection buff, and this used to have the riposte on it. Now, riposte and guard on the same skill is insanely powerful. Riposte and guard is a very powerful combination, and one of the main things keeping it in balance is the fact that you generally have to use 2 separate skills and spend 2 turns to set up the combination. Being able to do it on a single skill is just insane, and I'm so glad that Riposte was removed from this skill, because the protection bonus is good enough on its own. Moving it to Vengeance is interesting, because basically it was really easy to just use Vindicate and Intervention and toggle between the two, whereas now having to go to Vengeance. And the interesting thing is getting the protection buff from Intervention means she's less likely to be at low enough health to benefit from Vengeance very often. Usually when someone's guarding, you tend to instinctively heal the guard so that they will be able to protect the person they're supposed to protect, but in this case the guard needs to get beaten up and taken down low in the health stakes, rather like a flagellant. So that is interesting, because it's a kind of risk and reward thing, you know, how low can you go. Now we have Cauterize. Now when it comes to Cauterize, we it's single target spell, well, ability, removes bleed, stresses the person because she's probably like heating up her sword on the lamplight or the torch, and just like going on the person, you know. Gives them extra bleed resistance. So removes bleed and bleed resistance is good. Torchlight and stress, okay. And then we have Brand, which can do some damage, bypasses stealth, removes stealth, marks the target, and raises the torchlight somewhat. So she has a theme of raising the torchlight. She's got a guard and riposte skill similar to a man-at-arms, but she needs to be badly hurt to use her riposte skill. Also, she doesn't have all her skills yet. And camping skills are a nice mixed bunch as well. So we have Encourage, Wound Care, and Pep Talk, because everyone gets those. Divine Being. Entire party. Religious party members remove 15 stress, non-religious gain 5 stress. Time cost 2, that might be about right. Final Verdict. Entire party religious members heal and gain speed, non-religious suffer damage and gain speed. So she's actually passing judgment on the party here. Martyr's Offering. She loses a significant portion of health, and one companion gains a significant portion of health and removes mortality debuffs. I'm always a bit... Time cost 2. That should probably go up to time cost 3 or 4. That is... Removing mortality debuffs is a really big thing, and all of the other skills that remove mortality debuffs have a high cost. I mean, let's just see. Yeah, 4. Where's Vestal? Oh, okay. No, we don't need Vestal, do we? We need to... where are we? 4. 4. Yeah, so having a 2-cost skill that removes mortality debuffs is something that should probably get fixed in the next few days, hopefully. And Guardian Angel, 4 cost, prevents nighttime ambush and plus 15% protection for 4 battles. Might be able to reduce that to cost 3, because it's only on herself. Hard to balance the time cost of that one. Weak grip. Might as well put her in and get that treated while going off on a blood run. Speaking of which, we can go on a blood run next week, and I think we should. Lavinia, you need some experience. Jamila, Colleen, and someone who won't go to... Oh, great. That's pretty much no one. And someone who's not Little Nemian for the... Am I really lacking... Well, no, because we got Vendra, Arella, they'd both level up. Huh, door stack bar. Okay. Alright. So let us place Lincia Viscerine, who might be hard-coded to only use the Abbey. I'm not sure, that would be nice. Yeah, let's get that treated. Okay, well, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you on the next one, which I'll hopefully be recording very soon. Bye-bye for now.